Hi, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing 7 secret things men notice during sex that they'll never tell you. Hi ladies, Matt Shaffer, your empowerment, connection, and relationship coach, and I'm a former attorney who's committed his life to supporting you and having the sort of fun, fulfilling, dynamic connections and relationships with men that you are so worthy of. And I'm really looking forward to this video. I'm going to be spilling the beans on 7 sexy, spicy things men notice during intimacy with you that we do not want you to know about. These are things that are very vulnerable for us that we're not going to share naturally, but once you know them, they're going to help you make a huge difference in your love life with the guy that you are in a relationship with. So you're definitely going to watch this video and we're going to dive into it in just a second. But before we do, be sure to take a second, hit that little subscribe button, and you're definitely going to want to click the link up at the top of this video and in the pinned comment down below to take my quiz. How does he experience you in bed? This is a quiz that's going to help you understand how you are being perceived by the guy that you are being intimate with. It's going to be a window into his mind, and it's going to be tailored directly to you. So be sure to click that link and take that quiz after watching this video. It's going to make a huge difference. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the video. Now, what's important to remember as we dive into these 7 things men notice is that so many of them are going to flow back to your confidence, and specifically the way you feel about yourself and the way you express that during intimacy. At the end of the day, a man can feel the way you feel about yourself in the way that you show up with him in bed, and that is going to make a huge difference in his level of attraction and activation with you during sex. So you're definitely going to want to stay tuned to the end of this video, where I've got a special bonus tip that is going to deepen your sex life with him so much without you even having to touch him. And you're definitely going to want to stay tuned to the end of this video for a special bonus tip that is going to deepen your sex life with him so much without you even having to touch him. The first thing men notice during sex that they're never going to tell you about is whether you allow yourself to be naked without adjusting it. And I can tell you from personal experience, this is a big one, right? There is a huge difference between a woman who is constantly like covering up, only wants to have sex with the lights off, is constantly trying to shift to a different angle, pull a sheet up over herself, and one that is just completely unapologetically in ownership of her body. And here's the cool thing, ladies. It doesn't actually matter to us what your body looks like. What matters is how you feel about it. It is so attractive to us when you are comfortable and in full ownership of your beautiful body, and you are free and willing to express it and share it with us. So just know, the more comfortable you are with your body and the more willing you are to just show up in your body with us during sex, the more attractive we are going to find you, and the more attracted we're going to be to your body. It really, really matters. And the beautiful thing about this one is when you demonstrate that you're comfortable with your body and you just let yourself be seen by us, it gives us permission to just relax and be comfortable being seen by you as well, which I guarantee you is going to make the sex much better. Now, the second secret thing men notice during sex may surprise you. It's whether you touch yourself during sex. And this is something that we're never going to tell you to do it, especially in the early stages of intimacy with you, right? But when you are confident enough and you own your pleasure enough to be willing to touch yourself during sex and intimacy, it makes the experience so much hotter than us, and it demonstrates your confidence, right? Which we are going to feed off of that, and it is going to be very activating to us. And I want to give a little disclaimer here, right? That when you touch yourself during sex, you're not communicating to him that he's not doing enough or that he's not giving you pleasure. What you're saying to him is, I'm fully in this and I'm coming into this with you to claim my own pleasure, right? It is very attractive, it's very confident, and it is going to turn him on to the max. And the third secret thing men really do notice during sex is how you kiss us in the middle of it. I'm not talking about, little light foreplay sex or after sex. I'm talking about in the heat of passion. Are you fully in it? How deeply are you kissing him? Like, are you giving him that sense of passion and full activation in the way you're kissing him? Are you using your tongue? I mean, as a man, it feels so good to have a woman like devouring you during sex with the way that she is kissing you. So just know, we're never going to tell you, hey, can you please kiss me more or kiss me deeper? Like, we're not going to say that because we don't want you to feel like you're doing it wrong. But if you just really go into it and go for it in the way that you're kissing us during sex and just go really deep and really passionate, very visceral, very primal, maybe even bite his lips a little bit, just really show how turned on you are, it is going to really activate him and make the sex that much hotter. Number 4 is a good one. It's whether you ask for what you want without apologizing. It is a definite sign of insecurity when a woman is like, hey, so if you wouldn't mind, would it be okay if you like touched me here? Or I don't know if this is weird, but would you mind doing this to me or whatever?
That's weird.
Can't touch this.
The more confident you are in telling us what it is that you want and telling us what to do, the more it turns us on. We're never going to tell you like, hey, be more direct with me. Like, we're not going to give you that feedback, but just know when you own your pleasure by letting us know exactly what it is that you want, we love that. We are not mind readers. We are not body readers, and we're doing our best to tune into your desires and what it is that you want. But man, when you just throw us a bone and just give us specific instructions on what it is that you like and you do it confidently, touch me right here, kiss me like that. I love how that feels. Push that right there. When you just give us these specific instructions confidently and in a very hot and activated way, we love it, and we're going to be more than happy to oblige. And the 5th secret thing we're noticing is whether your legs pull us in deeper. And this is the difference between you just kind of laying there and being passive with just your legs to your side or inert, and you demonstrating your hunger and your desire for us during sex by pulling us in with your legs. This is so hot because it's so primal, right? It's so animalistic. And we are never going to express this to you. This is something that we're never going to like talk to you about. Like, hey, could you use your legs? We're never going to say that. But when you do that, when you just sort of hook your heels in to our lower back and just like pull us into you because you don't want there to be any space between us and you just want us deeper and deeper within you, that's the sort of feeling that demonstrates to us how desired we are, which is extremely empowering and inviting and activating. I guarantee you he's going to love it. So don't be afraid to pull him in with your legs, with your heels, use your hands, just do everything you can to demonstrate your body's hunger for him, and he is going to absolutely go crazy. And number 6 is another surprising one. It's whether you look at his body like you desire it. And this is something that men don't experience. We are not like women who are getting looked at everywhere they go all the time as they're walking down the street, right? So there is a special feeling that we get when a woman looks at our bodies with desire. When you bite your lower lip and you look lustfully at our chest, at our arms, at other parts of us, right? When you let your eyes just trace down our bodies and you let us see how you're seeing and yearning and desiring us, like when you give us that hungry look, right? That is so hot to us because it's not something that we're really used to, and any way you can communicate to us how much you desire us, the more you're going to turn us on, and it's going to be a really powerful nonverbal invitation for us to step in and be even more passionate with you in bed. And the 7th secret thing might be the sexiest one on this whole list, and it's how wet you are and whether you own it or not. Trust me, every guy is paying attention to this because we know how wet you are getting during foreplay and during sex is a huge indicator of how turned on you are, right? But it's not just how wet you're getting, it's how you are owning it, right? Like, do you get self-conscious if you're getting really wet? Are you trying to like hide it? Are you downplaying it? Or are you fully owning it, right? Are you letting him know, even communicating to him, oh my gosh, you make me so wet, I'm so turned on. Like, the more you just unapologetically own how turned on you're getting and the physical expression of it, the more he is going to absolutely love it. It's going to drive him crazy. It's going to be very empowering to him, and it's going to make him want to come towards you with even more energy in every sense of the word. And now it's time for that bonus thing men notice that they're never going to share with you, and it's whether you compliment him or not. We as men are starved for compliments, right? Women get compliments a lot, right? On the way that they look, on the things that they're doing. But we as men, we don't get them, and we want them so much, especially from women. One of the best ways to build polarity and attraction and chemistry with a man is to acknowledge him for his actions in the bedroom, right? So just letting him know how good his arms look, how wonderful he feels inside you, how good it feels when he kisses your neck, just giving him compliments and acknowledging him anytime he's doing something that you like or any aspect of his body that you love, it nourishes us in such a deep way. It's almost impossible to describe. So look for opportunities, right, to compliment him. And not only is it going to make him more confident, but it's also going to be a beautiful invitation for him to compliment you more, right? So it's going to create that space for that vulnerability to exist between you. So if you want to deepen not just your sex life, but your relationship in general with this guy, just give yourself permission to compliment him and then invite him to do the same. So there you go. 8 secret things men notice during sex that they are never going to share with you inside or outside of the bedroom. And I hope you can see that these aren't like super specific techniques or tactics, but they all come down to one word: confidence. Confidence in yourself and your willingness to take ownership of your pleasure and your experience in the bedroom and communicate that to him unapologetically. So get out there, try these with the guy that you're dating or in relationship with, and let me know in the comments which worked and which additional ones I should put into my next video. And be sure before you go to click that little subscribe button, and you're definitely going to want to click that link up at the top of this video and down in the pinned comment. Take the How Does He Experience You in Bed quiz so you can get a perfect tailored window into how the man that you're in relationship with is seeing and experiencing you during intimacy. And be sure to stay tuned to this next video where I'm going to be sharing 9 things men notice during sex that most women have no idea about. It is such a good video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye. Now, the one principle I want you to remember as we go through these 9 things that men notice is that men are actually a lot more present and tuned in during sex than I think women a lot of times give them credit for.